What's going on, guys? Rob from Level 1 here to bring you a review of the Element keyboard by Whirlwind FX. If you're not familiar with Whirlwind FX, they're a company that makes peripherals for reactive gaming. Give you a little more immersion in your game. They created something called the Vortex, which is a little box that looks like a speaker that blows air at you, depending if it's hot or cold, depending on what game environment you're in. Let's say if you're racing, it'll blow in cold air at you. You're in a desert, it'll blow hot air at you, give you that feel like you're in at the desert. But for the keyboard itself, the Element keyboard is reactive to the game environment that you're in, depending on what you're doing. But I'll talk more about that later. The design of the keyboard is a full 104 key setup. It does have a brushed anodized airplane grade aluminum top plate, which is really nice. Gives you that nice premium feel that some of the keyboards out there don't really give you. A lot of the keyboards out there, depending on how much you want to spend, going to be plastic, not as nice as this one will be, but again, you pay for what you get. The keys themselves are Kill Reds, similar to what the Cherry MXs are or the red switches are. So they're not bad at all. They do have a nice sound to them when you're typing or you're gaming, and also the activation is very low. So it's a 2mm press, so once you touch that key or even if you tap the key, it's gonna react to your presses, which is really important depending on what game you're playing. If you're like me, I play a lot of first-person shooters, Call of Duty, PUBG, things like that. When you press key, you really want it to react, so it's gonna react to your button. Also, the nice thing is, again, it's a very bright keyboard. It's a 16.8 million RGB coloring, so it has different illuminations that you can have, which is really nice. But compared to that, you can do a lot of different things with this one. More towards the reactive side of the gaming part. When you're playing games like Call of Duty, it's going to react to your screen. Whether you're getting shot, it's going to light up red. If you're healing, it's going to light up green, which is really nice. Even when you're in the zone, if you're playing Warzone, the zone's closing in on you, it's going to glow a different color for you to give you an idea of how far out you are, or if you're getting caught out and you're in a battle, you forget about the zone, it'll remind you because it's going to be pulsing blue or whatever color you want to set it for. They do have different profiles. Again, I've been testing this keyboard out for a couple months. I really wanted to give it a chance, give it a go, and also give it put it through its courses. Make sure it's durable enough for you guys to play with. And again, it definitely holds up. It's a really nice keyboard. Again, and top price point, but again, usually it retails for $130, but since their release, they've been doing a pretty good promotion going on. It's about $99. So definitely check them out. They are available on Amazon. And again, dealing with all the COVID and everything else, depending on when they're going to get delivered to you, that's depending. But again, speaking of COVID, as you can see, these different lights is one of their profiles. Here on the screen here, you can see actually the different colors showing up for COVID outbreak and what's going on. So the blue, all the different dots and everything else represent cases going on. But you can download different profiles. They've actually added a lot to their profiles, so such as your rainbows and whatnot, you can have that going on in your keyboard, which is pretty cool. But you can download different ones depending on what you have. They actually downloaded some before this video, such as your biohazard, give you a little bit more green. So there's more and more profiles coming out. It's a new keyboard, so give it time, it'll have more available to you. There's not too much I have to really like put against it. The only big thing that I had was, depending on what you're using your keyboard for, if you're going to be traveling with it or not, detachable wire might have been nice, but again, it's a keyboard that's meant for gaming. I don't expect it to be detachable, removable, or anything like that, so it's not bad. Would I suggest this one? I'd say definitely play with it, try it out. It's definitely an awesome keyboard to play with. Don't get me wrong. I've come from Logitech keyboards and a bunch of different other ones, but this one actually, surprisingly, feels really well. It's a premium keyboard that you're getting for $100 compared to a lot of the $200 keyboards out there. You're gonna get a really nice keyboard comparably to all those other keyboards. But cool thing is, when you're not gaming or anything like that, it does have a reactive state still. So depending on what you're watching on your screen, whether it be a Twitch, or if you're watching a YouTube video or anime or any kind of movie, it's going to react to that screen and show up right on the keyboard itself. So it'll give you almost like a pixelated 8-bit look to it, which is pretty cool. Not a lot of keyboards can do that, because this is actually the first keyboard that is available on the marketplace that is reactive to what you're doing and what you're seeing on your screens. They're the first of the market to do that, which is really cool in that aspect. But again, if you're not familiar with Whirlwind FX, check out their website. They have a lot of cool stuff, whether it be lights, LED lights, the Vortex, which I was speaking about before, which is that air machine that blows air at you while you're playing. But if you don't need the air, you can actually set it to lower temperatures to cool you off if it's hot in the summertime, or in the wintertime if it's cold. You can turn the little bit of heater on. It does have a ceramic heater built into it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this is a great premium feeling keyboard for $100. You're not really going wrong. Definitely something I would probably suggest getting if you have the $100 to spend towards this, with a nice metal faceplate, and also the nice reaction and integration with media to monitors and games and everything else. This is definitely something that's going to be updated down the line with more and more games that are coming out, which is cool. And also the nice thing is going to be a really great topic of conversation where you can show off to some of your friends, or even just post on the internet and stuff like that. So definitely something I'd probably suggest. But yeah, this is the Element keyboard by Whirlwind FX. My name's Rob, and hope you guys enjoyed the review. Please leave us a like and some comments down. What do you guys think about the new Element keyboard? But again, my name is Rob from Level 1, and we'll catch you guys next time.